Changing gears to some basketball and my thoughts on a local story. The PIT has been an institution in Hampton Roads since its inception in 1953. The event gives prospects an incredible opportunity to showcase their talent in front of the best basketball minds at the professional level. And because of that, it's a great event and shines a great spotlight in the city of Portsmouth. That said, there's a problem with the tournament this year as it stands right now. And that problem lies with the selection committee and an overlooked player that many in the 7 cities have grown familiar with since his high school days at Lake Taylor and then at Norfolk State. That player is Joe Bryant Jr. Do a quick scan of his resume and there's no question about his accomplishments. A 2-time MEAC Player of the Year, 2-time MEAC regular season and MEAC tournament champion that led the Spartans to back-to-back NCAA tournament appearances in 2021 and 2022, something that was never done in program history prior to his time on campus. He was an anchor and floor general for the Spartans the last 4 years and averaged a combined 17 points per game the last 2 seasons. In addition to that, and by all accounts, he's been nothing but an outstanding young adult off the court, on track to graduate with his undergraduate degree this semester. For more context on why he should receive an invite to the PIT, look no further than last week's NABC All-Star game in Houston. So far, 9 players that played in that game have been selected to compete in the PIT, including the West team's MVP, New Mexico guard Morris Udeze. But for some reason, Bryant, who was the East team's MVP and scored a game-high 22 points, hasn't been invited to the tournament in his own backyard. If the PIT is about spotlighting the best college seniors in the country, the selection committee has missed the boat this year with Bryant Jr. And one more thing. The last year the PIT picked players from an HBCU was 2014. 3 players were selected then, but since then, 9 years later, the PIT hasn't selected 1 player from an HBCU as a participant. Not one. I found it hard to believe, but went back, looked it up, and found out that was the case. Now, I have been told Bryant Jr. is an alternate selection for the game, but to me, that just doesn't feel like enough considering all he's done in his career. We'll be right back.